We inherited a tremendous legacy with the Alive with Pleasure campaign. It's really a campaign that has a rich, deep heritage behind it. It goes way back. A couple of guys who JT and I admire a lot came up with the campaign. Jerry Finkelstein wrote the original Alive with Pleasure copy back in the 70s, which was taken from another concept which was conceived in the 60s, which was a throwback to a book that was written in the 50s. But it's really interesting that Jerry would write Alive with Pleasure in that he was a very depressed individual.
Very sad.
So that was odd.
And let's not forget Larry Lazane, the art director on the campaign, came up with the formula for the now classic Newport layout.
But ultimately, what Lazane and Finkelstein knew, and is something that I think is important that we realize, is that Alive with Pleasure is really more than just a look.
Right, right. Yes, it's more than just a look. That's important.
Being alive with pleasure is more than just a look. Okay, it's beyond that. You know, like if you're having a great time with butter, kicking around a ball, you're having fun with burgers, admiring a beautiful French portrait, if you've got an ancient Chinese treasure you're having a good time with,
Holding a shoe?
holding up a shoe, or maybe even riding a Hobie cat. Anyone can have fun doing that. What is it about this Hobie cat that sets off an eternal celebration in my soul that eventually reflects in my eyes and my large white teeth?
Just give you an idea what we look for. Oh, Shelley Barton.
Oh, boy.
What a joy.
Wow.
We have the teeth, we have a happiness and a joy that not just in the mouth, but she's also given it to us with the eyes.
Yeah.
It's not the right scale, but I think you get the idea. We, of course, would make the head a normal size.
Shelley's going to be getting a phone call.
Yeah, she'll be getting a call later today.
Tuffy, oh, Tuffy, this is a great kid. He's a really fantastic kid. He's worked with us for a long time, really fun on the set, really just delightful, loves the red vines, loves eating little peanuts and stuff, and he's just a whiz-bang kid, little spitfire.
Gordon Grzymski. Fantastic.
Yes.
Pleasure to work with, shows up on time, understands the product, is a Newport smoker himself. If that doesn't scream Alive with Pleasure, I don't know what does.
Yeah.
We like to use some kind of unorthodox methods to get our creative juices flowing. I mean, drawing on our hands is just the start. Tuffy Gonzalez, you know, in the background of the rock climbing one. Hello, can I bring you something? Possibly a soda pop or a sparkler? Or maybe a margarita and a book of poems.
Excuse me, Andrew, I need the resize on the Latino contest ad.
Gosh, Linda, maybe it's just me, but we have an interview going on here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had no idea. Hey, good for you for being recognized. Boy, you guys deserve it. Great. Okay.
Hate that bitch.
What these boys will do, and I'm talking about both of them, both JT and Andrew, is they will waste my time for about 8 hours a day. Usually they go home early, because why else would they need to stay? They're not doing anything. I walked in one time, they were having a farting contest. I've walked in on a food fight. They had burnt a tree down. He was shaving his nipple, JT. I don't understand why he couldn't do these things at home, why he needed to. I don't understand.
We like to use very racially ambiguous models sometimes.
Exactly. I mean, are they white? Are they black? Are they Guatemalan?
We don't know. This is exciting, yeah.
Multi-international, trying to get some of the other nationalities that make up the melting pot that is the U.S. and sort of throwing a Hindu spin on this, yet, you know, keeping them white and blonde.
The queer Hispanic market is an overlooked niche in the demographic world, queers that are Hispanic, and so we came up with this little thing called erija con placer, which means erect with pleasure.
Erect with pleasure. It's like smoking Altoids, because it is.
Yeah. What about just
Alive.
or pleasure? This didn't fly as well. This is with, just with.
Recently, the government has made it impossible for us, illegal really, to market to teens using conventional advertising techniques, but we found a couple of loopholes. Number one, they never said that we couldn't do a mobile, and they didn't say we couldn't market to babies. So we've come up with this with our friends in the media department. You see the minty green baby, cigarettes, the Alive with Pleasure slogan. This was spin over the baby's head while they sat in their crib. The only thing we might be changing is the order of the objects hanging. It's been pointed out to us that these might poke the eyes of the child.
Another great way for us to reach future generations, while at the same time aiding our ailing public school system, are these, they help make American history textbooks, but they're brought to you by guess who?
We've done some research and found that gangs are a pretty big market for us. We've come up with this. The Newport Glock. Let's go ahead and tell them about that.
It's got a standing recoil of .012 feet per second. There's 13 rounds in the clip, 1 in the chamber. It has a squeeze cocking mechanism, not unlike that one found in the Heckler & Koch P7M13, and we think this cross-promotional item is going to be a huge hit.
Not only that, but it is completely synthetic, and you can get it onto any airplane.
It's kind of like a winner-takes-all, Battle of the Bulge, Milagro Beanfield War. Every single day for me. I know that there's thousands of hotshots out there who would kill to have my job. Yeah, I think about awards. I think about who doesn't think about being recognized for their work. And let's face it, the big boys sweep away all the big ones. But I think we got a real shot at the U.S. Tobacco Council Menthol Cigarette Marketing Awards. It's coming up in the spring, because I really think the team over at Cool has slipped. You know, every day on the Newport campaign is a challenge, but I wouldn't trade it for the world.